Good Thursday evening, June 6th, and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Here are a few of the stories we have coming up for you tonight. Trial is approaching for the Messianic rabbi who's been facing charges of domestic abuse for more than 3 years. The driver who caused a 3-vehicle wreck in the Wenatchee Heights area last fall must serve 2 weeks on work release or community service. Much warmer temperatures out there today and getting even warmer. Your full local weather forecast is coming up. The Numerica Performing Arts Center has tapped marketing professional Katie Grove to serve as interim executive director. Grove, who has previously worked for Confluence Health and CMI Orchard, fills the position left behind by J. Woody Lotz. Lotz left the PAC in December to be closer to family in Arizona. In a press release, board chairperson Steve Robinson said the board aimed to find someone for the role with a background in budgeting and financial matters, and said they had a preference to hire locally. Grove begins work in mid-June ahead of the popular Hot August Nights performances and the announcement of the 2024-25 season. Chelan County commissioners are taking a new look at Ohme Gardens, the county park on the bluffs above Wenatchee. Last year, the county lost an estimated $33,000 operating Ohme Gardens, and Commissioner Tiffany Gehring told peers last week that efforts to make the park profitable haven't succeeded. The park also received $150,000 in tourism and convention grants, but Gehring says Ohme Gardens perhaps shouldn't qualify for that money, which is drawn from lodging tax.
At some point, and I know budgets are coming up, I want to have that discussion about what does the future of Ohme look like for us? And do we, I mean, we do see it as a community asset, but is it worth X amount of dollars that we dump into it every year? Is it something we consider remitting to the state?
Trial is approaching for the Messianic rabbi who's been facing charges of domestic abuse for more than 3 years. 50-year-old Isaac David Heckman of Dryden, pastor of a church group known as the Assembly of Called Out Believers, is scheduled to go on trial June 24th in Chelan County Superior Court. Heckman was charged in April of 2021 with 3 counts of second-degree assault for allegedly beating and choking his former partner. County prosecutors and Heckman's attorneys say the case has been slowed by a lengthy investigation. Along the way, Heckman also succeeded in having charges of witness tampering, cyber stalking, and violating a protective order thrown out. Heckman's church combines elements of Christianity with Judaism and readings from the Torah. A Moses Lake High School teacher and Quincy School District employee are the recipients of the North Central Educational Service District's Regional Awards. Christy Bishop, a math and finance teacher at Moses Lake High School, was selected for the 2025 North Central Regional Teacher of the Year. One of her courses teaches upperclassmen how to create a financially independent budget where students research possible expenses like rent and streaming services. Maria Valle, the outreach coordinator for Quincy Schools, was selected for the 2024 Regional Classified School Employee of the Year for her work alongside the district's migrant programs to address the needs of families. Both Bishop and Valle are now eligible for state honors through the Washington Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction, which will be announced coming up in September. When we come back, yesterday, Leavenworth Mayor Carl Florea announced the launch of Imagine 2075, a new community strategy initiative. And the Washington Court of Appeals has overturned 8 out of 10 convictions for an Okanogan County man for violating a no-contact order. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
The Lake Chelan Chamber of Commerce presents The Magic of Manson.
Welcome to Navarre Coulee Tasting Room in downtown Manson. You're invited to stop by, relax, and enjoy a sample of our longer-aged wines. You will taste the difference from the very first sip.
Tipsy Canyon is proud to introduce their latest lineup of new wines. The Garvins will make you feel right at home as spring unfolds across the Chelan Valley. Come up to the Manson Hills and experience the magic for yourself.
Check out clubcrowcashmere.com for upcoming events and tickets.
Bring the whole family up to Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house in historic downtown Chelan. Applewood smoked brisket, street-style tacos, and our award-winning barbecue rubs and sauces. Our meals pair perfectly with our exciting lineup of craft ales, made right here in Chelan. We've got room for big groups, or give us a call for catering. So grab the kids and check out the fun at Stormy Mountain Brewing and local public house located in the heart of Chelan.
Raising a family may have seemed overwhelming to your parents, but they weren't. Coach, teacher, life guide, caregiver. Family takes care of family. And as the circle of life continues, you now are their caregiver. It may seem overwhelming, but we're here to help you find the support services necessary so you can provide quality care to your elders.
Call Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington at 1-800-572-4459.
Yesterday, Leavenworth Mayor Carl Florea announced the launch of Imagine 2075, a new community strategy initiative. Florea says that the town is growing at an exponential rate and the sense of community is eroding. The initiative will involve 3 community brainstorming sessions at the Leavenworth Fest Hall on September 9th, 16th, and 23rd from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. for local residents to share their vision for Leavenworth in the next 50 years. The initiative will gather participants once again in October to consolidate everyone's input and define a clear path for the Bavarian town. The driver who caused a 3-vehicle wreck in the Wenatchee Heights area last fall must serve 2 weeks on work release or community service. 19-year-old Diego Ordonez of Wenatchee pleaded guilty Wednesday to vehicular assault in the November crash in the 1400 block of Wenatchee Heights Road. Ordonez was believed to have been speeding when he struck one oncoming vehicle, which was then struck by a third. He was initially charged with intoxicated driving, but under his plea agreement, he's admitted only to driving recklessly. Ordonez must commence his sentence by June 24th. The Washington Court of Appeals has overturned 8 out of 10 convictions for an Okanogan County man for violating a no-contact order. Jose Agustin Sanchez, 40 years old, is currently serving 20 years in prison for a 2021 rape and assault conviction. He was additionally sentenced to 12 months for repeatedly contacting a domestic violence victim from jail while he was prohibited by a judge's order. But the Court of Appeals said today that Okanogan County prosecutors failed to provide the jury with dates when 8 of the alleged calls from the local jail were made. Sanchez must be resentenced after the appeal, but the order will not shorten his 251-month prison term. He remains held at Airway Heights Corrections Center. Coming up next, we will introduce you to Lily the dog in tonight's feature story from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Unseasonably warm temperatures expected into early next week. I'll have all the details coming up in your full local weather forecast. That and much more still to come tonight. Please stay with us.
Bienvenido al Centro de Resolución de Conflictos. Brindamos servicios a los condados de Grant y Adams, ayudando a empresas y personas a resolver problemas difíciles. Ofrecemos ayuda con conflictos de trabajo, problemas residenciales y asuntos familiares. Podemos capacitar a su personal en habilidades de prevención y resolución de conflictos. Llámenos al 509-237-3705 para obtener más información.
Let Merry Maids custom cleaning experts help you clean up your to-do list. Between work, kids, and pets, it's hard to find time to keep up. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee help. Merry Maids cleaning experts can help keep your home or business fresh, neat, and exactly how you'd clean it, if only you had the time. Call now for a free estimate, 509-663-1710. Serving Chelan and Douglas counties, Merry Maids, let us help.
Caught in a conflict? Family? Workplace? Neighbor? Business? Housing disputes? Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center provides mediation services, a cost-effective and efficient way to provide a written resolution to disputes and issues. Plus, we offer mediation training and community education on conflict resolution and communication skills. Contact us to learn more.
Now there are even more reasons to meet at the Pybus Market. Outdoor dining and tastings, the fabulous Farmers Market, Saturday artisans on the concourse, and your favorites all week long. No matter the reason, it's always time to meet at the Pybus Market. Pybus Market, where community meets.
It's time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight's featured pet is Lily, a pit bull terrier mix with a friendly face and a calm demeanor.
Pause for Pets is presented by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, Doghouse Brewery, Leavenworth, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
Hi, I'm Corley with Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, Animal Care Manager, and this beautiful girl is Lily. Lily is our, I want to say 2 years old because she's so active and puppy-like. She is our 2 years old. We think terrier pit mix, something like that. We've had her for about a month now, which is far too long for this awesome girl. She's great with our dogs here. She's in our polite and playful group. She loves her stuffed animals. She will play all day with stuffies. She doesn't care what kinds, but she particularly likes ones shaped like a dragon. Yes, good girl. Yes. As usual, we don't know how she is with cats. She came to us as a stray, so we don't have any kind of owner surrender information on her. And we don't do any testing with that, so we don't know. Lily knows how to sit. She's very good at that. And she's really smart. She's already starting to learn lay down and even spin, which is just a fun one that we like to teach them. We like to keep their minds active and learning things. It's good for them. And she's really picking things up fast. Come here. Yes, she's very treat motivated, which really helps with training, and gives really great eye contact. She's listening to you, she wants to learn, she wants to be wherever you are. She's very people oriented, loves her people. She's also a really great size. She's, I would say, small to mid-size, just, you know, real nice size dog to have in your home. Another thing that I should mention is Lily, our ladylike Lily, is really a quiet girl. I don't know if I've ever heard her bark. She's super quiet out with her people. She's quiet in her kennel, and it's just really nice. Yeah, you're such a good girl. So if you would like to come down and meet Lily, we are open Thursday through Tuesday, 12:30 to 6:30. And we'd love you to meet her. If you want to come down Wednesdays, we thoroughly encourage it. We just would like an appointment online.
Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org. Pause for Pets is presented by Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, Merry Maids, Doghouse Brewery, Leavenworth, and Club Crow Bar and Grill.
Time now for a check of your north central Washington weather forecast. Hope your Thursday was a good one. And boy, we felt the warmer temperatures out there today. We did see some high cloudiness that maybe kept our temperature down a little bit, but that warm up was sure felt out there. And what a beautiful shot outside our weather window from this afternoon, looking down at the Wenatchee Valley. That's from our Sky-Fi tower camera up on Wenatchee Heights. And you can see lots of blue sky this afternoon and a beautiful day, and we are continuing the warm up as we get into the upcoming weekend. Heading into Friday, we're going to see temperatures close to that 89-degree mark, and then by Saturday, we're talking 90 to 95 degrees for highs. Cooling off a little on Sunday with a chance for an isolated shower. That'll be mainly in the morning. Temperatures still on Sunday into the upper 80s, and then by Monday, lots of sunshine, still unseasonably warm with highs again in those upper 80s, so get ready for that warmth. And we did see it somewhat today above normal temperatures. 83 unofficially our high today. 76 is where we should be for this time of year. Our record high, it was a hot one back in 2016. 101 degrees our record. 52 this morning. 53 is normal, and our record cold 44, and that was in 2005. Sunrise this morning getting a little bit earlier, 5:05 a.m. and the sun will set tonight at 8:54. All right, temperatures as we get you into Friday, and they're warming up out there. 90 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 89 for Quincy, 89 in the Wenatchee area. Also, you folks down in Ellensburg, 87s for Entiat and Chelan, and then mainly mid-80s. Leavenworth, Cashmere, 83, the high temperature tomorrow up in Lake Wenatchee. So what a beautiful end of this week. Tonight, we expect clear skies out there. Still that strong area of high pressure to the south, and that's bringing all of that warmth up into the Pacific Northwest. We're going to see lows tonight into the mid-50s for Friday. Sunshine. There's that ridge up and over all of the western U.S. Yeah, we're going to see highs tomorrow near that 90-degree mark. Not too many high clouds tomorrow, and we will see that all up and down the west coast. 111 for the Phoenix area for Friday. On Saturday, high clouds out there, a lot like today. You can see them on our map. Hot temperatures for Saturday. We will generally be in the low 90s, and that's for most of us in our viewing area on Saturday. So what a start to the weekend. On Sunday, a few more clouds, maybe some breezy conditions as an area of low pressure ejects some clouds our way, and you can see those scattered showers on Sunday. Just slightly cooler with highs on Sunday into the mid and upper 80s because of that cloud cover. And then kicking off our next work week, maybe a little breezy again on Monday, but all in all, sunny and warm. We will see highs Monday to kick off our next work week in the mid 80s. For Tuesday, more of the same. And we're not changing much, folks, over the next 7 to 10 days. Sunny and a little breezy again on Tuesday in the afternoon. We'll see warm high temperatures again, mainly into the mid 80s for Tuesday. And then as we get you into the end of our forecast on Wednesday, still steady as she goes as far as weather goes. Mostly sunny skies, a little breeze in the afternoon for Wednesday, slightly cooler. We'll see highs by Wednesday, then getting back closer to normal into those lower 80s. Tonight, as we check the 7-day forecast, 56 degrees. What a beautiful 3-day stretch. 88 on Friday, 60 the overnight low. High clouds and 92 Saturday, sunny and warm Sunday and 87. And then we'll drop back into the mid-80s for Monday, a little breezy for Tuesday and Wednesday, with highs still in the low to mid-80s. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's Sports Report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
On June 7th, the NCWLIFE channel will be providing live coverage of Eastmont's commencement exercises at 6 and Wenatchee's following at 8. Coverage Coverage is brought to you by our premium supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, and our gold supporter, the Town Auto Group. Coverage is also brought to you by Apple Valley Honda, Chelan Douglas Community Action Council and AmeriCorps, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Arvest Valley Pest Control, Prestige Senior Living at Colonial Vista, Together for Youth, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and the Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center.
A 338 hitter in the
Wenatchee Apple Sox baseball is back on the NCWLIFE channel. Tune in Wednesday, June 12th when the Apple Sox take on the Bellingham Bells. Coverage of Apple Sox baseball is brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Prestige Senior Living at Colonial Vista in Wenatchee and East Wenatchee, Together for Youth, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and the Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center. Your television home for Wenatchee Apple Sox baseball. The NCWLIFE channel.
Building your business is easy and affordable with television and digital marketing options from NCWLIFE, your local TV station. Get your business seen and heard on 18 top networks, including NCWLIFE. Have you seen a local ad pop up on your phone? We do that too. Target your market with NCWLIFE's managed account programs that save you time, money, and give you great results. Advertising with the NCWLIFE channel is the best value around.
Happy Thursday. Joey Estes was perfect for 6 innings, and the A's beat the Mariners 2-1 last night in Oakland. Logan Gilbert was good as well for Seattle, but not quite as good as Estes, who finally gave up the first hit of the game to J.P. Crawford on a leadoff home run, not a home run, but a double in the 7th.
Zach Geloff sends a charge to right center field. It's a Gello shot to right center. A sonic boom to right center field. Zach Geloff's 5th home run brings home the A's first run of the game. It's 1-0 Oakland. That one gets away from Raleigh. Daz is coming home. He bobbles, and Daz is safe. He tested the waters and comes up big with a run scored off of a passed ball.
And Daz Cameron with an incredible read from over there at third base. That ball did not squirt terribly far, and by the time Cal Raleigh was going to be able to make a move, Daz was on his way.
Time to get rolling here. 18 up, 18 down. This boy's throwing a perfect game. Joey Estes. High fly ball, deep right center field, giving chase. Cameron giving chase. Blade, and that is off the wall, and that'll be a leadoff double for J.P. Crawford to break this thing up.
And that will end what was a tremendous, perfect 6 innings for Joey Estes.
My goodness, what a roll, Joey Estes.
Payoff pitch, grounded up the middle. Schumann has it, loads up to first, and T.J. McFarland preserves the 2-0 advantage. On the ground, J.D. Davis goes to his right, spins and turns and flips for out number 2. Remember, last night J.D. Davis had some trouble. Tonight makes a good play when it matters most.
Gobbles it up. You can see J.D. Davis get down to the ground a little earlier than he was able to last night. I mean, quickly on that right knee, and it's a really good job by J.D. Davis.
One hopper to second. Geloff has it, and Miller keeps it clean.
3-2 pitch to Julio. Center field, Blade retreating, looking up, on the track. Goodbye! Julio on the board with a home run, 2-1 here in the 9th. His 5th home run, 24th RBI. Mariners draw a little bit closer.
402 feet on the home run for Julio, his 5th on the year.
2nd home run given up by Miller this season.
It's Victor Robles now, and this is quite an introduction when your first at-bat as a Seattle Mariner comes against Mason Miller. Ground ball to short. Schumann there. Geloff to first.
I'm thinking I'm back, says Zach Geloff. And the Athletics able to secure a very important victory behind a phenomenal, and dare I say, at times perfect outing from Joey Estes.
Seattle and Oakland were playing the rubber match of the three-game set earlier today, and Brian Wu was fantastic, by the way. He and the relievers shut them down. Mariners won at 3-0. We'll have all the highlights coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Mariners jump on a plane afterwards, head for Kansas City to begin a weekend series tomorrow at 5:10 against the Royals. Seattle lost a game in the American League West as Texas came out on top of Detroit 9-1. Rangers now trail the Mariners by 4.5 games in the division. St. Louis topped Houston 4-1 and keep the Astros 7 games back. The Angels edge the Padres by a final of 4-3. The Apple Sox lost for the first time this season in Port Angeles yesterday to the Lefties. 8-4 was the final. Wenatchee held leads briefly a couple of different times of the ball game, according to the voice of the Apple Sox, Joel Norman.
The Wenatchee Apple Sox scored 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning to defeat the Port Angeles Lefties 6-5 on Tuesday night at Civic Field. Wenatchee's first road game of the season didn't quite go completely the way they wanted as they committed 4 errors in this game, but they rallied back in the 9th inning. All 9 men came to the plate. The Apple Sox did not collect a base hit in the 9th inning, but 4 walks, a hit by pitch, an error, and 2 wild pitches helped Wenatchee earn the victory in the series opener. The Sox improved to 4-0 in West Coast League action and win the season series against the Lefties with 2 games remaining in it the next couple of days. Wenatchee takes on Port Angeles again on Wednesday night with first pitch at 6:35 p.m. With your Apple Sox update, I'm Joel Norman.
The Apple Sox and Lefties play tonight at 6:35. You can hear Joel's call locally on radio on Sunny FM. Wenatchee continues its first road trip of the season in Victoria tomorrow against the Harbor Cats. That's the same team, by the way, that put Wenatchee out of the playoffs a season ago. Checking the WCL scoreboard from yesterday, Kamloops topped Bellingham 7-1. Nanaimo outlasted Cal at 6-5. Victoria got by Kelowna 9-5. Edmonton down Ridgefield 10-4. Springfield earned a 13-11 win at Yakima Valley. Corvallis remained undefeated with a 7-1 win over Bend. Portland blasted Walla Walla 17-0 as they finally got games in and didn't get rained out. Wenatchee and Nanaimo are now tied for the lead in the West Coast League's North Division at 4-1. Victoria is a half game back at 4-2. Kamloops is 3-2, a full game back. Edmonton is 3-3, a game and a half back of the Apple Sox and the Night Owls. Well, once Eastmont and Westside's graduations are completed at the Town Toyota Center, they'll change the venue over to some basketball for Father's Day weekend. We have 4 tickets for you to win to the Harlem Globetrotters, who are bringing their world tour to the Town Toyota Center June 16th. All you have to do is email sports@ncwlife.com. That's sports@ncwlife.com for a chance to win Dad 4 tickets to the Harlem Globetrotters at the TTC. Again, that's coming up on Father's Day. We'll do the drawing tomorrow. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Thursday.
And that will do it for our newscast tonight. For more news from around North Central Washington, you can find us at ncwlife.com, on our social media channels, or on our mobile app for iPhone and Android. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. Email us at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-NCWL. That's 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks so much for being with us, and have a great night.
A .338 hitter in the
Wenatchee Apple Sox baseball is back on the NCWLIFE channel. Tune in Wednesday, June 12th, when the Apple Sox take on the Bellingham Bells. Coverage of Apple Sox baseball is brought to you by Harvest Valley Pest Control, Prestige Senior Living at Colonial Vista in Wenatchee and East Wenatchee, Together for Youth, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and the Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center. Your television home for Wenatchee Apple Sox baseball. The NCWLIFE channel. On June 7th, the NCWLIFE channel will be providing live coverage of Eastmont's commencement exercises at 6 and Wenatchee's following at 8. Coverage is brought to you by our premium supporter, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling, and our gold supporter, the Town Auto Group. Coverage is also brought to you by Apple Valley Honda, Chelan Douglas Community Action Council and AmeriCorps, Caldwell Banker Cascade Real Estate, Harvest Valley Pest Control, Prestige Senior Living at Colonial Vista, Together for Youth, the Wenatchee Valley Dispute Resolution Center, and the Wenatchee Valley Technical Skills Center.
Oh!
What do you think of that?
Pretty big, I like it.
Watch for new episodes of the Northwest Outdoorsman on the NCWLIFE channel, your local TV station.
I'm Jen Mueller. Watch for my show, I Cook, You Measure on NCWLIFE. It's part cooking instruction, part entertainment, and all about connecting over food and wine with your favorite Northwest athletes.
Watch I Cook, You Measure with Jen Mueller Mondays at 1, Wednesdays at 2, Fridays at 11 a.m., and Saturday and Sundays at 10:30 p.m. right here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Tune in Monday through Friday at 5, 6, and 10 for the NCWLIFE Evening News, or go to our website at ncwlife.com, or you can visit us on Facebook. North Central Washington, the NCWLIFE channel has you covered.